Hi folks, day 2 of the Artemis 1 mission and all is well. In my previous broadcast, I explained how the Orion module received an 18-minute rocket thrust when it was orbiting the Earth to send it toward the moon. That 18 minutes of rocket thrust is all that was needed for it to reach the moon. Newton's first law states that an object at rest or in motion will remain, respectively, at rest or in motion, unless a force acts on it. It's like if you accelerated out of your drive in the car and then switched off the engine and freewheeled to your destination, only using the steering wheel. This, of course, can't happen on Earth because the pull of the Earth's gravity, the friction of the wheels on the road, and the air resistance will act as forces on the car, eventually bringing it to a stop. But in the vacuum of space, there is no air resistance, no surface friction. So basically, once an object is moving in a certain direction, it will just keep on going until it encounters another force, like the thrust of a rocket or the gravitational pull of another body. So an object like Orion uses nothing but its own momentum to travel most of the trip to the moon and back. The only time rockets are used is to make minor corrections to its direction. They are used for steering rather than propulsion. When Orion gets close enough to the moon, it will be captured by the moon's gravity and will, with minor course corrections, enter a moon orbit. And just like when Orion was orbiting the Earth, it will need an extra bit of thrust to break free from the moon's gravity. And if that thrust is carried out at the right time, right direction, and right period of time, it will again only require its own momentum to return to Earth. At mission elapsed time 7 hours and 45 minutes, Orion's small thruster rockets fired up for the first trajectory correction burn, which worked perfectly. Tomorrow, I will give you the latest mission updates, as well as discussing the secondary payload that went up on the SLS rocket along with the Orion capsule, which is a collection of 10 small satellites called CubeSats, which are tasked with gathering mission-critical information and are a fascinating story in themselves. So be sure to tune in. Till then, keep looking up.